All right. So we're live, and this is our weekly live where I come to you and chat with you about really what's on my brain, what's on my heart. And today we're talking about the power of your belief. Is it sabotaging you or is it serving you? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to uh, hit share this out, invite people to come and join you and watch with you, interact, comment, hit like, share your thoughts, do all the things. We're broadcasting this to the Iconic Woman Club Facebook group. We're broadcasting it to my business page on Facebook, and we are broadcasting to what's it? YouTube. So we're hitting three spots today, and if you're watching live or if you're watching the replay, thank you for joining me today because we're talking about the power of your belief. Because here's what I know. You live from the level of your belief. You live from the level of your belief. That's the first thing you want to write it down. Write it in the comments, take notes, do whatever you need to do because this is a very powerful statement. You live from the level of your beliefs. But the question is, what are you believing? Are you believing lies or are you believing the truth about who you are and why you were created to be in this world at this time for a specific purpose? What are you actually believing? So, if I had to share with you some of my own beliefs about me, and the ones that I had to really examine to see if they were sabotaging me or to see if I had beliefs that were really serving me. So, the first belief that I had about myself that sabotages me is my belief that I don't have what people want because I'm not popular. I'm not popular. I'm not popular. And that was a belief that I've had, that I've lived from for a very long time. I'm not popular. But what I had to do was shift that belief from I'm not popular to I'm I'm exclusive. I'm not for everybody. I am for the person, the woman. I'm for the woman that is ready to shift and transform and change her life. I'm ready for the woman who wants to leverage and maximize her personal brand. I'm for the woman that wants to show up in the world and serve and do what she's been called to do in the world and is unapologetic about being who she is and what she was created for in the world. I'm for the woman that is ready to build and create a legacy. That's who I'm for. And so I'm not for everybody. So I had to shift this belief and this idea that I'm not popular to I'm not for everybody. And that might be a belief that you have to examine and shift for yourself. All right. So let me go over here to the comments actually and pull those up so I can see those. All right. So that was one belief. My belief was what? I'm not popular. And I shifted it to I'm not for everybody. Second belief that I had about myself is that I don't know how to make money. I don't know how to make money. That is not the truth. It's not the truth. The truth is, I do know how to make money. Whether or not I implement the strategies and the systems needed to do it is another story. Whether or not I take the actions to do it is another story. And potentially the reasons why those strategies and systems haven't been implemented is why it goes back to the fact that I don't believe that I know how to make money. And this is what I mean when I say that you're living from the level of your beliefs. If you believe that you don't know how to make money, if you believe that making money is hard, if you believe that getting your message out into the world is difficult, you're going to live from that belief and your actions are going to line up with it. So your results are going to be minimal. Your results are going to be few because you don't even believe that you have the capacity, the ability, the skill, the knowledge, the know-how, the money to make it happen. Is your belief sabotaging you or is it serving you? You have to create beliefs that serve you in the highest way, that allows you to show up and do what you're called to do in the world, or allows you to hire the people that you need that's going to help you to show up and serve and do what you've been called to do in the world. You have to believe. So that was my second belief. My second belief was that I didn't know how to make money. My third belief that I had is that nobody needs what I want. Nobody wants what I have. Nobody wants what I have. I said it wrong. Nobody wants what I have. Nobody wants what I have to offer. Nobody's going to pay me to come in and provide them my expertise with helping them create a brand structure, develop their brand ecosystem, teach them how to leverage their personal brand, teach them how to create a signature premium offer. Nobody's gonna pay me to come in and do that, even though, and here's the tricky thing about what we believe as truth that's really a lie. When you have evidence, when you have evidence that goes against the very belief that you have. Now, I have evidence of people that have invested in me over the years, people that are investing in me, investing in themselves, people that are paying for me to come in and provide them with access to my expertise. Yet, I've had this belief that nobody will pay me. They call it imposter syndrome. I call it a lie. We can label it imposter syndrome. I get it. That's perfectly fine for the sake of conversation. But at the end of the day, it's a lie. You're believing a lie. I believed the lie that nobody would pay me for my expertise. Yet, people have paid me for my expertise. Is your belief sabotaging you or is your belief serving you? Sabotaging or serving? So those are some of my beliefs. I want to give you access to some of my beliefs that I've had and that sometimes I still struggle with because I know that they're relative. I know that you can relate. I know that it resonates. So let me give you a few things that you want to use to help you shift your beliefs, to help you shift your beliefs. So you want to write these down, and you may want to create some type of practice where you're talking to yourself, where you're literally, we talk about affirmations and declarations and things like that. Child, we need to dispel myths. We need to dispel lies. Is what we need to do. We need to create new beliefs. We need to access the truth. All right. So here are a few things I want to share with you. All right. So here we go. Belief number one. You have to believe that where you come from doesn't determine where you're going. You have to believe that where you come from doesn't determine where you're going. So many of us are still living from the backstory that we can't see our way forward. Okay. You have to believe that where you come from doesn't determine where you're going. You got to keep looking straight ahead. You got to have a vision for your life, for your future, and you have to be intentional about creating it. And then you have to believe that it is possible, that it will happen, that it will take place. All right. So that's number one. Number two, believe in your authenticity. Believe that Believe in your authenticity. Believe that God created you the way he created you because he needed you, and the way that you are, he needed you to show up that way. He don't need you to be like somebody over there. He don't need you to act like somebody over there. He needs you to be you, true and authentic. And some of us are challenged even with that because we've spent so much time trying to be like, trying to mimic other people. Believe in your authenticity. Believe in the power of who you were created to be. All right. The third thing, you have to believe that you are more than enough. You are more than enough. People say, oh, you're enough. No, you're more than enough. Why? Because you were fearfully and wonderfully made. Why? Because you were created and designed for such a time as this. Why? Because you have purpose on the inside. You have greatness within. You have all the things that you need in order to do what you've been called to do, to show up the way you've been called to show up, to live the way you deserve. You have it in you. Okay. You just have to believe it. And you have to unlock the icon within. Because she knows the real deal. Your icon within, the greatness that's on the inside of you, they know that you're greatness. They know the power you have, the potential you have. They know. And you just have to release, unlock that. So the third belief you have to develop is that you are more than enough. Say it. I am more than enough. Type it in the comments. Say it to yourself. Declare it out loud. I am more than enough. Say it till you feel it. Say it till you believe it. Say it until it becomes a dominant thought. The fourth thing that you want to believe is that people need what you have. Not only do they need what you have, they will pay for it. People need what you have, and they will pay for what you have, and they will pay a premium for what you have. They will pay for the access to you, the proximity. People pay for proximity. Yes, they pay for transformation, but they want to pay for the proximity to you to experience that transformation. I'm not even going to really get down deep into this, but I'm telling you, people pay for transformation, but they pay for, part of that is paying for proximity, to be in your space, to be in your presence, to be in your vortex, to be in your room, to be in your community, to be whatever it is. So you have to believe that not only do people need what you want, because a lot of times they don't know they need it. So you have to understand what they want and then put a price tag on that. Like I said, I'm not going to get too deep into that, because what it really is, it's about your ability, your capacity to believe that people, not only do they need it, not only do they want it, but they will pay a premium for it. That's what I wanted to talk to you about today. I want you to ask yourself the question, is my belief sabotaging me, or is it serving me? And I shared with you 3 of my beliefs that I've had to deal with about myself. And then I gave you these 4 things that you want to really believe about who you are. And it's that where you come from doesn't determine where you're going. Believe in your authenticity. Believe that you are more than enough. And believe that there are people who need what you have, want what you have, and will pay a premium for what you have. So I want to share a couple of my resources with you. I believe in doing that. And one of the things that I share with my community all the time is this amazing devotional by Marshawn Evans Daniels, and it's called 100 Days of Believing Bigger. And she covers a lot of different areas in here. It goes for 100 days. And inside the Iconic Woman Club, We are going to be doing these 100 days. I've committed to doing these 100 days inside the group. So go to iconicwomanclub.com, become a part of the community. It's a free community. And because here's the thing, here's what I know. In order for you to build your iconic empire, in order for you to unlock the icon within, in order for you to go from uncertain to greatness, you have to believe. Belief has to be part of your strategy. Belief has to be part of your strategy. Belief has to be a part of your strategy, okay? But not believing the lies, but believing the truth of who you are. So we're going to be doing this in the Iconic Woman Club community, 100 Days of Believing Bigger. Okay, this is actually the devotional journal. We're going to be doing that. And my book recommendation for you to help with this well is the story of Jamie Kern Lima, and is she wrote a book called Believe It, and her stories about her and her belief and how her beliefs were sabotaging, her are absolutely incredible. And if you know anything about Jamie Kern Lima, she's the founder of It Cosmetics, and her competitor, she saw as her competitor in her landscape was L'Oreal Cosmetics. But she went on to build, to sell more than $1 billion with her brand. So this is an amazing story. I highly recommend this book for you as well. Awesome. So go to iconicwoman.club.com, join the community, because we're going to be in there believing bigger. We're going to be in there creating new beliefs about who we are. We're going to be in there doing all the things and using our belief as a strategy to make it happen. This is Cheryl Pullins. Cheryl Pullins from her iconic empire. Also, iconicwomanclub.com. Go there, and I'll see you inside the community. And I'll see you again next week for next week's live. Every Wednesday, 12 noon-ish, I'll be coming live. So be sure you put that on your calendar so you can show up and we can have fun together. See you next time.